What's going on YouTube? This is King of Bloodshed here, and today we're going to be doing a reaction video to kingcerberus22’s video. And the video is called My Reaction to King of Bloodshed's latest video plus more. I'm only going to put the part where he was talking about me, but if you want to put a part 2 on the other reaction video, or the other part of it, leave a comment down below and I will do it. Before I get started, I just want to say, I will be back into gaming. Excuse me. It's 7:35 in the morning. And I'm just getting my second cup of coffee, so it's like, yeah. But I figured I'd do the reaction video. I would have done it sooner, but I've just been busy with a lot of stuff. I've been busy raking my yard and doing some landscaping on that. I've been just golfing. You'll see a vlog on that. Hopefully it'll work, because most of the videos would not go up. And I do apologize if it's short, but yeah. But anyway, so another updates too. Like I'm going to say in that vlog for golf, I'm 340 pounds, even though I don't look like it. So the only thing that I could say, and hold on, let me scoot that a little bit closer. There we go. And they're thinking it's either I have sleep insomnia or sleepwalking, where I'm basically eating at night, or late night, excuse me, or I have something in my thyroid that's making me do it. I don't know. It's the doctor thing. But yeah. So they said I should be at least 290, 280 with just stopping soda by myself. And I do have a problem with obesity in the family, so it could be that as well. And they took some blood out of me and tested me for a lot of things, so fingers crossed on that. I'll do an update after my appointment gets done and let you all know what's going on with me. So without further ado, let's get to watching the video. Now, I don't have the technical equipment, so you're basically going to see me looking up. So here we go.
So, hello, my Serbians.
Let me turn this up a little bit so you can hear it.
Here, and this is going to be a new video on my channel. So, I was recently asked from one of my brothers, King of Bloodshed, to react to his video that he just did, where he was like, where have I been and what's next video that he just did a few hours ago. And and so I'm here to react to that. But first, there's something
I forgot to say too. I did see some bits and pieces of it. I didn't see the whole thing. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, so anyway, let's continue.
Things I want to do myself. I have a lot that I want to get off my chest as well. So, firstly, I usually do my shout-outs first, so that way, I can get those out of the way and then talk a little bit and then end it off, like I usually do. So, firstly, I want to do my shout-outs, and the first one is to King of Bloodshed. Also known as Eddie.
There you go.
He and I go way back. We've known each other since late 2015, early 2016, something like that. And
it was about late 2016, because that's when I first started to be in parties. Was in late 2015 with brother Andrew. And that's when we met, bro. We met in late 2016. But that's when I was doing the hotel thing because of a furnace explosion that happened. But if that answers your question. But yeah, so anyway, let's go.
I remember, there's some things I remember that were some of my favorite moments that me and him have ever done. One of my all-time favorite games and stuff I did with him was I actually have it on my channel, was when he and I did Prominence Poker together. When it was me and him and when it was me, him, and little Andrew, which I'll get to little Andrew in a bit, but um, that was personally one of my all-time favorite streams I've ever done with Eddie, because that was where it was one of those things where, you know, we both knew we wanted to do that game, right? Where it was where, like, we both knew we wanted to do it. And, you know, it was one of those games that we didn't hesitate to play at all. You know, we just wanted to play it, you know.
I agree with that. We both wanted to play Providence Poker pretty bad because we both love poker and we both know how to play it. Now, poker has always been my go-to. Providence Poker, it will be something I'll be interested in streaming, if any of y'all want to see it. I'll definitely get King Cerberus or Angelo to play it with me. And I'll see if I can get others to play as well. It'll be pretty fun. It'll be a good stream, you know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with him though. I definitely enjoyed playing that with him and Little Andrew. And it was probably one of my favorite games to play too. Not gonna lie. But still, obviously, not obviously, but still my favorite of all time was the Golf of Friends. Yes, I've raged. I got mad. We all get mad. But my still favorite moment is when he's like, "You's a fucking piece of shit." Oh man, I'm telling you, it's really great to have Angelo in my life because he's the type of dude that's, you know, says it how it is, and he's there for you. He would do anything. He'd take the shirt off his back just to keep you warm, and he would just push you out of the way of an incoming train. He would basically just die for you. But, you know, that's just how he is. But let's get back to it. Sorry, I had to pause there for a minute.
And we had a good time. That was one of my all-time favorite games of his that we've played together. Another one I loved was when we did Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because he would always teach me, him and A-Rod Gamer 99 would be the ones that would always teach me how to do it correctly. Because I was for the longest time, I was a noob. And so they taught me a lot. And then he mentioned the video that he did on his channel a while back when we did Golf with Friends, when me and him played Golf with Friends, and honestly, that stream was one of my all-time favorites. Right now, hold on a second, guys.
I like what he said. That was me. I was a noob in Battlefront 2. Well, Angelo, I mean, we would teach you how to play, you know, like you said. But you're still good at the game. But I don't know who your best character is on Battlefront 2. You gotta let me know on that. But obviously mine is Anakin. Once you give me Anakin Skywalker, I'm just gonna go hands up and hands down and bonkers and just destroy anything that comes in my way. Now, the one thing I wish we had was Fallen Anakin from the dark side. I would have loved to play that as well. But, you know, he's getting better at it. And this is my first time reacting to a video too, so if I don't do well, I do apologize on that.
But no, what I was saying was, sorry, I was sending somebody a message, but I was saying was the Golf with Friends stream I did with him and I, and his funny moments, one of Golf with Friends with me and him. Man, let me tell you, that video, I'll be honest, I'm a very weird person. I'm not a comedian. I'm like a random person that's like, I'm funny randomly, right? I'm not.
And that's what makes you funny, is because you say stuff random all the time. That's what I do. And that's what makes you kind of a comedian to me. Because that's what I usually do, is I like to say random things. and just to be like, you know, just say how it is and just say whatever comes in my head. And you think it's funny, and I think it's funny whatever stuff you come up with too. Like, the isosphere's cousin is shitsosphere. That's still a good one, man.
Funny like all the time, like a comedian, right? So, you know, that was personally one of my favorite moments, right? And one of my personal favorite streams I've ever done because I felt like I could be myself. You know, where it was like, okay, I could be the King Cerberus, the, you know, you know, and all that I was known to be. And man, it was just like, that golf with friends. What's up, King of Bloodshed?
Yeah, this is when I joined in too.
If you want to react to this, King of Bloodshed, you're more welcome to. But
and I'm actually reacting to it, so you'll see it on my channel. Yeah, this is when I joined in. It was bits and pieces of when I was joining in. I was just getting some daily chores done and getting some other stuff done, like getting the backyard done, doing the front lawn, and just basically anything chore related. So,
you know, I just want to say to you, King of Bloodshed, because I know you're watching right now. In case you guys don't know, this guy, I can't even put to words how amazing this guy is. Like, you know, King of Bloodshed's been there for me when nobody else was. Let me tell you a little interesting thing that happened at one time. I remember I had a massive meltdown. It was something that happened in my personal life, and I remember I had a massive meltdown. It was something that happened with my stepdad at the time, and I was going through a really bad time with abuse at that time from him and from my stepfather. And I remember I bawled my eyes out to Eddie, to King of Bloodshed, and he was there for me, and when nobody else was, and that was something I would never forget. Like, that really hit me hard because, you know, he knew how I was. I was the kind of guy who would, you know, kill myself for people I cared about. You know, I was the guy who would always, you know, I was always the guy with a heart of gold. And, like, I would always do anything for anybody. I would take my shirt off my back for anybody. And I didn't care what would happen to me. That's how I was. That's how I was raised.
Now, those kind words is the reason why I keep going. And basically, me helping someone out when they're basically bawling their eyes out is the reason why, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm there for you. I don't care if it's early in the morning or if it's late at night. I'll just be there for you. That's just how I am. I have a heart of gold as well. And I know that he was going through a lot. And trust me, I knew what he's been through. And I know how he felt. Because I was always that type of person that wants to be there for people in need. I'm not going to be that asshole that just leaves people in the dust. I'm not like that. I'm just like one of those that are just like, you know, if you want me to talk to you or text you or check in on you or whatever the case may be, you know, I'll do it. I don't have a problem with it. But he had a tough life, you know. He's dealt with a lot of shit. I've dealt with a lot of shit. But you know the one thing that him and I had in common? We put that past behind us and we move forward. Now see, when you move forward and when you put that one foot in front of the other, you're going to forget what happened. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay, if you really are dealing with an emotional trauma, depression, thoughts of, and everything else, don't be afraid to call your local warm line or crisis if need be, or talk to your provider, talk to your doctor, or anything of that. Ask for therapy, ask for a psychiatrist. I'm asking for those two things because right there, I don't know if you can see, like right through here, down there, that was from doing that. Ugh. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And you don't want to do that. It's it's a really bad thing, and you'll regret at the end. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But that's why I'm talking to my doctor and seeing if I can get psychiatrist therapy, so I can put all this behind me. And that would be the best thing to do, you know, because there's always help. There's always that door for option for help. It's always there. And Angelo, you're watching this, and I'm going to be there for you, just like how you're going to be there for me, just like Andrew's going to be there for me, Adam's going to be there for me, Brian's going to be there for me, Nick's probably going to be there for me. Like everyone that we know and everyone that I know is going to be there for me. You know, I'm here for everybody. And I know I have a heart of gold. And sometimes I have to get a backbone. And sometimes I do say I have a backbone. And sometimes I do treat it like I have a backbone. But at the end of the day, we're all family. We're all brothers. And I love you like your brothers. You know?
And um, and then I got treated like crap for it, and and Eddie made, has saved my life multiple times. I don't know if he's ever told you that, but yes, he has saved my life multiple times. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. If it wasn't for him and a few other people, which I'll get to in a minute.
That right there puts a lot of joy. If it wasn't for me, I wouldn't be alive. Then if it wasn't for me and a few others, which I'll get to in a minute, I wouldn't be alive. I'm glad and happy that I could save him from suicide. Not once, but twice. Or multiple times, he said, in that matter. Because I know what it's like. I've been down that road. And that's a dark road to come out of. And I know that he says that, oh, going to this won't help or doing that won't help. Even if you don't think it is, it's still the safer option. Because you're always getting watched over and you're getting care, you're getting your medicines sorted out, or whatever the case may be. So usually, Angelo, if you're watching this, I'm happy that I get to save your life. It makes me feel like Spider-Man and Superman combined. But at the end of the day, if you really do feel like that and you still feel like that, even though we talk, I want you to go and get evaluated because that would be the best option. And I got to remember to do that too if I still feel like that. But anyway.
He was one of the few people who has saved my life. And when I was in a mental ward for 3 days, he actually was one of the few people who actually came and checked up on me. And because I have a lot of mental health issues as well. And I'll just say this, like, when he says that we are family, we're family, okay? Like, I know I talk a lot. I know I piss people off. I know I push people's buttons. I know
don't we
I
all
do all
though?
this stuff to piss people off.
Don't we all though?
I don't intentionally do that. I do it because of years and years of hatred and rage built up from all my life being abused and never really having anybody I can turn to be there and, who had my back through it all. I was always known to fight my own battles. I never really wanted people to feel sympathy or pity for me because I always felt like I deserved it.
Okay, so let's stop there. You didn't want to feel like that because of sympathy and pity. Bro, emotions are normal. Feeling upset, depressed, everything like that is normal. And expressing it to someone that you know is normal. It's not getting self pity, it's not making people feel bad about you. It's you expressing how you feel at the end of the day. At the end of the day, excuse me. So don't think of it as that. You know what I mean? It's normal to express how you feel. And it's normal to say how it's going down. It's not okay, though, to hide your emotions and fake a smile and say that I'm okay. It's really not. Because I had someone that I know at one point that did that, and then, yeah, it's not fun. Not fun at all. So, the only thing I am going to ask you to work on is express how you feel. Say what's going on. Say, why I'm like this and everything else. And I know you're upset and mad and angry because you're in a hotel right now. Believe me, trust me, I know living in hotels suck because of the rent and all that kind of shit. But think of it this way: it was a last resort, emergency resort kind of thing, and you still have a roof over your head. That's all that matters, you know what I mean? And you got food that you can buy and it's coming out, and you're eating and just, you know, just hang in there, bro.
For years. Yeah. It's mainly the games that gets us pissed. Yeah, exactly. King of Bloodshed.
That's why I joined back in.
But, you know, I when I say this, I mean this with all due respect. And Eddie and I have had our differences. It's why I don't play as much anymore. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Um, I completely understand King of Bloodshed. I get it. Trust me. Um, but this guy, he's phenomenal. Like, the guy has done things for me that you couldn't even imagine. Okay, I'll be honest. Like, you know, when he says this thing, when I say these things, I mean them. Yeah, we've had our differences, we've had our arguments, we've had our disagreements, but at the end of the day, and he could tell you, I'm not good with my emotions. I'm horrible with that. I'm bad at expressing myself.
Which we will work on. Because I want you to know it's okay to express your emotions and we'll release them. I know you're not good with them, but we'll work on them. If we can't work on it, then I want you to get a therapist, and that way they can help you to work on that. Because I really think it's a better idea for you to show your emotions, release them, instead of holding it in. Because if you're holding it in, that's not good for you, bro. It's really not.
Right. When I say this, I truly mean it. Eddie's always going to be my family, no matter what. He's done things for me that hardly nobody else has ever done. And I know if I'm going to cry, I apologize. I don't mean to, but it's just like, this guy, man, has done so much for me, and I just, I don't get to say it to him very often, but I do love him. I love him to death. He's my own family, and he is family to me, and you know, I know I don't say it all the time. I know I don't, and I'm sorry about that. But King of Bloodshed, I just want to say thank you.
No problem. And just thank you for being you. Thank you for the great times that we have and the more to come. And you know I love you too, like a brother, man. That's just how we are. We're family. Family is family. That's just how it's going to be. You know what I mean? Because without family, without friends, you're nothing. You're basically just sitting in the world where it's you versus all. And you do need that extra push to keep pushing. That's just how life is.
Thank you so much. I can never repay you for what you've done for me. I, even though I feel like deep down inside I don't deserve it, but I will always be grateful. I will always be grateful for the things you've done for me. And whether I say it or not, I will always be grateful. And I will do everything I can to come up to Maine and come and see you someday. That's something I still want to do. And in case you guys don't know, Andrew wanted a while back.
Rock on about that Maine trip, bro.
Me, him, and Eddie to get a place of our own, or King of Bloodshed to get a place of our own and have us live in our own house, right? Eventually. And that would be something I would love to do. I would love to get my own place.
Still planning on that too.
And have it be like what we like to call the brothers' house, or like the house of the brothers, you know.
I've been thinking of that too. I hope you're alright with the trailer because we don't need like a 2-story house or nothing. But as far as I can tell you, for now, since till you get everything settled, until Andrew gets everything settled, that's what I'm going to be doing is getting the trailer. I'll see if I can get a 2 or 3 bedroom with 2 bathroom. Because, like I said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here at this house. That's why I'm house hunting and seeing how much I can get for this, and then see if I can use that money to get it and get a lot or whatever the case may be. But until that day comes, you know, I'll be amped up for it. I can't wait for it, man. You know? But to call it the Bro House, excuse me, sorry. By the way, this is not going to be edited. This is going to be the way it's going to be. It'll probably be the brother's house. It'll probably be the bro's house. The Bro Nation. The OGs. I don't know. We'll still think of the name coming up. So, yeah.
And you know, I would love to get to do something like that. That would be, honestly, that would be one of the greatest moments of my life. And
cheers
yeah,
to that.
so Eddie, I just want to say to you, and I know if you're not watching, I know you're going to watch this and you're probably going to react to this.
Which I said I am.
Anyway, I just want to say this to you. I love you to death. I love you more than you ever would know.
Love you too, bro.
I love you, my brother. I always will, no matter what. And I know I haven't been the best person to you over the years, and I'm sorry about that. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there are times when I've had my outbursts and my meltdowns and stuff like that, and I've said things to Eddie that he shouldn't have never forgiven me for. And
that is true. He has some outbursts, and he did unleash them on me. And I forgave him for stuff that I shouldn't have forgave him for. But here's the thing with that. If you hold on to that hatred, and you hold on to that, it's not going to make you a better person. You're better off forgiving, but not forgetting. So, I forgave him, but I didn't forget what happened. But I know he can't help it because of his mental health. Now, there are times that I have unleashed, oh hell. My anger usually gets the better of me. And that's because I had dealt with years of frustrations built and built and built. With not only from abuse, mentally, emotionally, but just depression that's been kicking my fucking ass, dude. And I don't mean to release them on you or to anybody. I don't want you to think that. You know, I'm just trying to vent out my anger and vent out how I feel. I'm trying to get better at that. But I do also want to apologize too if I did say hurtful things to you and unleash them on you. There are times where you shouldn't have forgiven me for the stuff I did. But like I said, it's best to forgive, but not to forget. And it's better off to move on versus hanging on to something that's in the past and tensing that anger. Because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? You're better off forgiving and not to forget versus holding on to something from the past and let that anger build into you for years. It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it.
Things I should have, things I've regretted, things that I've done that I would never forgive myself for. But he, you know, he was always the guy who would understand what I went through every day and what I go through, and he always gave me a chance to, make things right, and I have. And I just want to say to you, King of Bloodshed, thank you.
No problem, bro.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. With every breath left in my body, I just want to say thank you. I mean it.
Don't cry, bro.
I don't mean to cry, I'm sorry, but I just want you guys to understand how important King of Bloodshed is to me. Like, the guy has saved my life twice from nearly committing suicide, and
it's alright, bro. Let it out.
And he's just been there for me, and I can never repay him for that. So, King of Bloodshed, I appreciate that you consider me and Mom as family. Me and my mom as family, because we've always considered you family. We've always considered you as, my mom's always called you her adopted son. Her, the son she always wished she had, And don't get me wrong, she loves the fact that, I'm her son, but she just wishes that she also had a son like you, too. Somebody who could be an inspiration to me. Somebody I could look up to. I never had that. And I guess that's kind of why, like, I cherish all the moments I have with all my brothers, like Eddie and Andrew and all of them, because I never really had that growing up. And
sorry, I had something in my eyes. But it's also good to cherish the moments and to keep those good moments, because you never know when your time in this world is up. This is why I always say, go to your loved ones. Go to wherever it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your aunt, your grandfather, your grandmother, whoever it is, or your friends, whoever it is. And just say, I'm sorry for what I've done, and I love you. Say it to the people that are close to you, because you never know when their time is up. This is what I've always been saying. I said it to my dad, and then I said it to my mom. And you gotta hold on to them. Now, I know me and my mom, we weren't the closest, and we had, a lot of bad times. But, she was still my mom. And at the end of the day, you can't change family. This is why I tell you, Angelo, you gotta hold on to those moments. And not only that, you gotta, you know, be grateful you got them. That's just how I see it. You know what I mean? But, sorry, I almost broke down there. But, you know, I'm just happy that I got to save him. And I'm really glad that him and his mom consider me family. And just hearing that, saying that, you know, she considered me a second son that she wanted, it really touched me. It really did. Because, like I said, I want to make sure, Angelo, for you and your mother, that you guys live the happiest lives and the funniest lives that you can get. Because without fun, without humor, and without anything, and without being weird or whatever, life's just pretty much boring. Normal's boring. Funny, weird, whatever the case may be, is fun. You know? Just be you. That's all I give to other people, is just be yourself.
Never really knew what it was like to have family. And
oh, sorry. I don't mean it to be this long of a video, guys, but like I said, I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can.
they've given me that chance. And I just want to say to you, King of Budget, I just thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you with every breath left I have in my body. And just think, I'm doing everything I can to get me and my mom out of here, but I can only do so much, you know?
Let it out, bro. It's okay.
And,
it's okay.
you know, if you ever need somebody to talk to, you know, I'm just one message away. I'm just one phone call away, you know?
Same goes with you, bro.
And I would love to, hopefully that someday, hopefully this year or next year, I would love to come up to Maine and come see you. That's still something I want.
Well, if you do, and I don't know if Andrew will be alright with this or not, but the only thing I can tell you is talk with him about it, because he's coming up in June on my birthday, from the 9th till the 23rd, which hopefully you guys will see some vlogs. And it'll be bowling, the Sea Dogs, the Portland Mall, whatever the case may be. You'll definitely see some vlogs. Definitely golfing vlogs too. For some reason, when I was trying to upload it, some of my videos didn't go on my file, and I'm like, what the hell? Sorry, I went off track. But yeah, just talk with Andrew and just see if he'll be able to do it. And just for a heads up too, when we do, I gotta get front. I'm sorry, I get car sick. But not only that, this shirt is a little smug. Well, not smug. It's a brand new one. It's my size, but I'm just breaking it in. It's a Finn Balor shirt, by the way, if you didn't notice. But sorry, I'm getting off track. Remember when I was telling you it's okay to release and let it out? And you said you weren't good at showing your emotions? Rewatch this. Rewatch the video. You did really well on letting your emotions go. You did really well on expressing how you felt, and you did really well on letting it out. You're not bad at it. You're not bad at it. You're good at it. Excuse me. But yeah, you're good at that. So keep doing that and you'll be good.
Dude, on my bucket list. But yeah, go give him some love on his channel. You know, he deserves it. He's such a great human being.
Stop.
I respect him. And it's very hard to earn my respect. And I respect him more than a lot of other people. So I'm proud of him for what he's doing for, you know, for him getting in shape and everything. And I'm trying to do the same thing. It's just not easy, you know, but I'm trying. But
it's not easy. I'll agree with that. But I do appreciate your kind words. Your kind words. Sorry. It really does mean a lot. You know, I'm just happy that, you know, I could help you out, and I'm just happy that I could be a part of your life. You know what I mean? But saying that, go check out my channel, give him some love. He deserves it. Like, dude. Sorry, you probably saw a bit in my stomach. But, dude, I just do what I like to do. I like to be there for people. I like to help them out. There's not a lot of kind people in this world anymore. And I wanted to at least show somebody that, that there's a lot of kindness in this world. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, I do apologize for this. It's a little over 40 minutes, but I apologize for being so long. This is my first reaction video, and yeah, so if I did not know what I was doing, I do apologize. It's just, first time, I just don't know what to say, and yeah, so.
I want to say to you, Eddie, just thank you so much. I know I've said that like 3 times already, but I just can't thank you enough.
And you're welcome 3 different times.
And even though I never felt like I deserved it, I wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
It means the world to me. I will be grateful to the day I die. And I could never repay you for what you've done for me, so thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
So much.
That's alright, bro.
And I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you in person.
Hey, I can't wait for that either.
When we come down, maybe we can go, and do bowling and, go see a baseball game and
hell yeah,
some other stuff,
Hell yeah.
And enjoy.
Hell yeah. Hold on.
Some good music.
And enjoy some good music. I love that part. Hell yeah, dude. We'll definitely go see some We'll do some bowling. We'll see some baseball games. Hell yeah. I'll be down for that. The only thing though is, your bro is playing golf and he's on his. Brian would know this better than me. I think I'm on close to my 3rd season. That's my coffee pot. But yeah, definitely, bro. As long as you're don't mind doing golf, you could hold my bag or we can take a car and you can just watch and just do whatever. I know you said you couldn't get into it, but you're out in nature, you're hitting the ball, taking out your anger at it. Some people never got the sport, but I do. But I'll talk about how I got into golf in another video. But yeah, I'll definitely be in for that too. Also too, I'll show you around the Portland Mall and everything else. You're gonna have a hell of a time in Maine, bro. Oops, I almost hit the wrong button. Duh, my PlayStation controller's right here. Duh.
But yeah, I just want to say I love you so much, Eddie. I love you like you're my own brother.
I love you too, bro.
And, because you are my brother. And I wouldn't want it any other way, so thank you. And I love you to death. Don't ever forget that.
I won't, bro. Definitely
Please don't ever forget that.
Now why would I forget that? I wouldn't forget that because I've known you since late 2016. So let's see, that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 6 years. 6 long fucking years. I won't forget that, bro. Even though I know Andrew a year longer than you. But you and Andrew, Adam, Sky, Little Andrew, Brian, Nick, you all are considered familiar. Ohana. And I can't thank you guys enough for being in my life. It really does mean a lot. And I won't ever forget what you said either. Trust me on that.
The next one I want to talk about is kingcerberus22’s.
Okay, so that's the end of that one. Like I said, I was going to do the part where he was doing my shout out and everything else. I was going to do his whole video, but I'm coming up to close to 45 minutes or a little bit over that. But overall, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Angelo, for sticking by me through the years, having my back, being the shoulder to cry on, and just thank you for just being you. And just continue being yourself. I know you're going through a rough time. You and your mom are. But just continue to fight. Continue to Say to the world, you know what? To hell with everyone that doesn't like me. To hell with that. Keep putting one step forward. Keep fighting. Keep on that grind. And someday, you will be out of that place and you will get your own home. It's going to take time, but you will get there. And I'm there for the both of you if you need me. Alright? But you did really well on expressing your feelings and your emotions. You did very, very well. Overall, like I said, thank you. I love you, bro. Don't ever forget that. And just hang in there. Now, that's going to be the end of this reaction video. I should have my golf vlog video uploaded today. If not, maybe a few days from now. It all depends on how much video I got. So if you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit that bell to be notified when I upload or live stream on YouTube. I do apologize for this video being long. First reaction video, I just don't know how to do it. So, yeah. I'll put Angelo's channel down in the description below. Excuse me, sorry. And give him some love and support. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and have a good day.